Okay, well, welcome everybody. We are super excited about this webinar from Capture to Fax without the gaps. Bunch of attendees, some of you guys I know, some of you are new here. Rusty and I have a great presentation for you all today. My name is Jennifer Greco. I am an enterprise account manager here at ETHERFAX. I've been here for almost 7 years. Today I manage over 100 MFP dealers across North America. With me today, we have James Dennison. He is the ETHERFAX sales engineer, and he will be able to answer any technical questions once he joins. I don't know if he's on yet, but I'm going to pass it over to you, Rusty.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Rusty Sexton. I'm the digital transformation product manager for ACDI, and I'm looking forward to delivering information about the integration between Scanshare, one of our capture products, and the ETHERFAX services.
Yeah, so a little bit about our partnership. I've made so many wonderful relationships in the MFP space, which brings me to our partnership with ACDI. We share a lot in the MFP world, but they also have been an amazing company to work with. We started off a couple years ago with our paper cut integration, and it was amazing for us. And now today we are focusing on Scanshare. ACDI and ETHERFAX, we bring together our two technologies to deliver a secure, exceptional user experience for your customers. A lot of you know who ETHERFAX is, but I just wanted to give a brief overview for those of you that are new and don't know. We are headquartered in New Jersey, where I am from. We're founded in 2009. Our founders have 100 plus combined years of experience in fax and telephony. We at ETHERFAX over the years have established ourselves as a leading source secure document delivery platform in the industry. Our biggest differentiator is our approach towards security. Our commitment towards security is seen through our investments that we've made. We're high trust certified, PCI, HIPAA, and super exciting news for our company. We just got our ATO for FedRAMP last week. This is going to be a huge milestone for our company, and I'm super excited about that as well. With security as number one, our SEN network, Secure Exchange Network, is the most secure in the industry. I'm sure you guys all know all the data breaches that are happening in the world today. It is crucial to protect customer data. In addition to security, our SEN network has built-in advanced features. One most important feature, especially today, around our Scanshare integration and workflows is our network's capability to deliver high resolution and color documents. And some of you might ask, why is this important? The higher the resolution of the document, the more options and efficiency you have related to workflows and automations. In this case, it would be Scanshare. So Scanshare is the application and the journey after the document is received. Oh, I'm still on the security slide. Yeah. So just to touch base on the securities again, ETHERFAX also differentiate in the marketplace because we can deliver to thousands of endpoints securely, all high trust compliant, FedRAMP compliant, PCI, HIPAA. We're in line with secure industry security standards. One of our biggest sellers, which is our full SaaS model, which kind of goes hand in hand with Scanshare, is through Google and 365. Again, all of that is high trust certified, falls under all of our certifications. And the beauty of it is that there's no change to the user experience. Okay, next slide. Okay, so fax reliance. Many organizations still rely on fax for critical communications. Healthcare, government, legal, education, finance. Traditional faxing comes with several risks. Unclaimed paper, no audit trail. With ETHERFAX, we do have a portal that does have an audit trail. It has extensive reporting tools. There is also the potential for security breaches, no advanced features, no intelligent network, no disaster recovery. As the industries continue to rely on fax for security, we need to make sure we're ahead of all of this. ETHERFAX and ACDI represent the future of fax. This is why we're doing all these integrations. We are already here at the forefront of all these changes. We are helping redefine the perception of fax while creating workflow tools and integrations that can offer a better ROI for you and your customers. Scanshare ACDI and ETHERFAX will help ongoing challenges that many customers and partners face today. We want to be the last fax technology you and your customers will ever need. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Rusty for some coverage on ACDI.
Hey, thank you, Jennifer. So ACDI, and most of you probably are familiar with us, you've at least heard of us. We're headquartered in Benton, Arkansas. We were founded back in 1994. We work with print and copy hardware and then print and document management solutions. We are the global distributor of Scanshare and a major distributor of PaperCut, which Jennifer mentioned earlier with the ETHERFAX integration. And we were recently voted one of the best places to work in Arkansas, which is very exciting news. And so it's a great place to work and very excited to be a part of that team. And we're all here to help you guys out. Next slide, please. So with Scanshare in mind, Scanshare is a comprehensive capture solution. It is full of features and functions, everything from your basic zonal OCR into AI-powered modules, even handwriting recognition. There are over 70 different storage connectors that are available in Scanshare. ETHERFAX is one of those, and we're going to talk about that integration. It is a multi-in, multi-out solution, which means you can have multiple inputs, like maybe a watch folder or an MFP embedded client or a fax being sent into a monitored email address. So you can look at all three of those sources for documents and funnel them all through the same workflow and then distribute them to different solutions as needed. It is a multifunction device agnostic solution working on most manufacturers. Next slide, please. This is you, Jennifer.
Yes, I can take this one if you'd like.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so again, we're super excited about this integration with Scanshare. We can deliver documents with high resolution to endpoints with Scanshare. This is going to make a more efficient and intelligent workflow with no disruptions to the user's day-to-day workflows. That's super important. We're not going to interrupt any day-to-day workflows. This becomes so much more than fax. It becomes more of a secure document transfer. With ETHERFAX and ACDI, companies and partners can be more efficient and better address what's going on with the ongoing challenges when it comes to document processing and workflows. I put UIC on here. Well, I'm going to talk about UIC, University of Illinois, Chicago. It's one of my accounts. They did a wonderful case study for us. It's actually live on our website. You guys should check it out. I highly recommend it. They mentioned all of the problems we solved with our Send network. We eliminated their on-prem server. We eliminated their telephony infrastructure. They went direct into Epic with our APIs, doubled their fax volume, and streamlined their workflows within Epic print services. They also, most importantly, cut support calls almost down to nothing. So all of those resources that they had working on their support calls and figuring out what the problem is, those were all relieved to do other things within the organization. And last but not least, we cut costs significantly. Next slide, please. Oh, Rusty, back to you.
Good deal. Thank you, Jennifer. So yeah, the integration inside of Scanshare allows you to incorporate all of the capture sources that are available inside the Scanshare Workflow Builder. And in this illustration, I've used a web client, but this could be a multifunction device or even a watch folder. And with that said, we could use information given to the client or pulled from a data extraction from a document and send that fax through ETHERFAX. It is HIPAA compliant, PCI DSS 4.0.1 certified, and SOC 2 compliant as well, in addition to high trust, which Jennifer has mentioned. Go ahead to the next slide, please, Brian. So the actual integration in action looks a little like this. So you may have a monitored mailbox because with ETHERFAX, you can have faxes securely delivered into an email, and then Scanshare can monitor that email and then import documents from the attachments, perform OCR, any ICR, or any other intelligent document processing. Then it can be routed out to something like the ETHERFAX connector or something like SharePoint, or as Jennifer mentioned earlier, Epic, which is an HL7 international compliant application. So you can incorporate all of those other connectors with faxes coming in via email. Go ahead and go to the next slide, Brian, please. And back to Jennifer.
All right. So I am just going to talk about all the wonderful benefits that our Send network has. These are features you're not going to get with analog phone lines or old fax infrastructure, fax boards. Telephony is going away. We get phone calls all the time that lines are being dropped, that no support on their phone lines, that they're getting harder and harder to support. So we think and we know that cloud is going to be the way of the future. Some benefits on our network. Obviously, security. Our infrastructure is built to meet compliance standards, HIPAA, FedRAMP. I emphasize this so much because it's so important. Our network also has heartbeat notifications. I just want to touch base on the EtherFax portal. You will get a full customer portal, full audit trails, logging transmissions. You can trace who sent what and when. It's strictly for admin purposes. We don't save images that would be on the Scanshare side of things or the receiving application. We do have heartbeat notifications built into our network. You will be alerted after 15 minutes if you've lost connection to EtherFax, or if you're using Outlook and Outlook goes down, we'll alert you. In the meantime, we do hold all those faxes for you so you wouldn't lose anything. Another differentiator for us is that we're agnostic to thousands of endpoints within our EtherFax ecosystem. EMRs, EHRs such as Epic, OpenAMR, document management systems like a Highland OnBase, multifunction printers, Lexmark, Canons. We can replace on-prem fax servers, but we can also integrate into them. We have a connector for WriteFax, BizCom, all these different servers. We can run on your existing fax infrastructure, or we can replace and kind of hit that full cloud experience. EtherFax does eliminate and reduce telephony hardware, analog phone lines, fax boards. We simplify your fax infrastructure and reduce costs significantly. Our network has faster transmission speeds, handles many types of documents, as I mentioned earlier, very important if you're going into the workflow of things, especially in healthcare with the high resolution and color. Our integration with Scanshare reduces manual entry errors, speeds up processes, especially in high volume environments, makes the workflows feel more efficient. We have built-in disaster recovery. A lot of customers come to us and start off with just EtherFax as a disaster recovery solution and then kind of migrate their traffic. Our network has the intelligence to have multiple carriers in our network. One carrier goes down, we can just utilize the next carrier. So you'll never be down. We also have a built-in never busy inbound feature. So if your endpoint is tied up with a 100-page fax, we're going to still receive every call that comes in. And as soon as that fax is delivered to the endpoint, the other faxes will come right after. We also are scalable. We can adjust ports with the volumes in your environment. So if your volume goes up, we have the capability to adjust ports on demand, opening up your ports to allow more fax volume to flow through EtherFax network. Last but not least, my favorite, we are US-based support, 8 to 8 in North America. It is free, so EtherFax is not charged for support. We do port numbers to our networks, and we do also have a full porting team here. They do all the work. You submit the port, they handle the losing carrier, which is also a huge differentiator for us. I'm going to end there. Rusty, is there anything you want to add before I get into some of the conferences?
Just ACDI, like we said, we're headquartered here in the US as well. So you're getting US support from ACDI always.
Awesome. Well, before we get into the Q&A, I forgot to mention before that, we do attend a lot of the MFP conferences, and coming up in October, I think in 2 weeks, is the CDA conference in Sonoma. Myself and, actually just me from EtherFax will be attending. I do have a booth there, so stop by and see me. We're going to have some giveaways, and I'd be happy to have conversations with you guys about all of our integrations that we offer. With that being said, I am going to open it up to questions in the channel. If you guys have any, please feel free. Rusty, are you guys, do you know who from ACDI is going over to CDA?
CDA, one would most certainly be Mark Hart. Okay. I'm not certain who else would be joining him, but I know that's usually an event that he attends.
Awesome.
Yes, we'll be there. Absolutely.
All right. I don't see any questions coming in. The last slide here.
There actually are a couple in the chat. Someone from Sharp just asked, What is the business model for EtherFax, and how are you charging for the faxes? And if you have any questions about Scanshare and how, feel free to put that in the chat as well. My contact information was on the previous slide. You can reach out to me. I'm happy to help you out.
Okay, so I highly recommend you guys writing down actually, you know what? I'm going to put my email in the chat, my direct email, since I manage most of the MFP dealers and manufacturers. Please feel free to reach out to me direct. Be happy to have a conversation. Also, scan our little QR codes. It'll bring you to our pages. And I just want to thank everybody today for their time on a Tuesday afternoon coming to learn about fax and workflows and applications. Really appreciate your guys' time, and I hope to hear from everybody. And I hope everybody has a fabulous day, unless you want to add anything, Rusty.
Thank you guys again for coming.
Awesome.